Uh, Time to get these dubs.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in
Everybody gets the
Arlington in the
Cowboys.
luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago,
Have
here
them
was
in
the
the
scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. Dan Bailey's got it teed up, and here we go now from Arlington at AT&T Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's got his man on the crossing route. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center line?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Manning to throw on second down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air.
What? I definitely pressed that button, but okay.
Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. It's Manning.
Wow.
It is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Took control of you. I thought you were going to make that into.
A nice gain of 21 yards. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Prescott to throw it. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
So bullshit.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Why did you just stop? This dude literally just stopped, turned around.
And as his guys are
Let
in
up
for
open
6.
field.
And
Wow.
the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Manning to throw on second down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now a play fake here on first down.
Okay, I pressed it.
And taken down. Eli sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
That's 2 touchdowns they gave him.
At once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On second down, here's Manning. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Yo, I'm pressing. This guy, Eli Manning, is way too scary.
In there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And Rosas puts this one through.
As soon as somebody gets in his face, this dude
is
is.
still trailing. It's 7-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
I seen that screen too.
There, 26 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Manning. Over the middle to Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Manning now on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Hey, while we got a second, let's talk rookie running backs. Obviously, the headliner is Saquon Barkley, but there's a lot of good other backs in this class, are there not?
There certainly are, and there was a surprise first-round pick to many people out of San Diego State named Rashad Penny, who went to Seattle. They're trying to recreate that strong running game that they had that powered them to 2 Super Bowl appearances. How about Royce Freeman in Denver? A big-time pickup out of the University of Oregon. They expect...
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 62 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 10-7. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Thomas. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
A first down carry for Barkley. And an alley to run. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 35 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get
That's
it
my
up
fault.
to the 29-yard
I hit that hit sick way too early.
And now here come the Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, CD, regular season inching closer. You know, looking at the ledger of the games, we'll just stick with the NFC right now, but it starts with a bang. Atlanta at Philly on the 6th.
How about the last two teams to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl head-to-head to start the season? The Falcons, they didn't win it. Philadelphia did. And then how about this for a second game? San Francisco at Minnesota. In normal years, it doesn't get as much attention, but how about now? Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers to take on now Kirk Cousins' Minnesota Vikings.
Anything else there from the NFC Week 1 catching your eye?
Well, I think the Dallas Cowboys at Carolina, that definitely does, because the Cowboys are trying to get back to the playoffs. Dak Prescott, full season of Ezekiel Elliott, and of course, number one, the big man, Cam Newton, will welcome them to Charlotte. And to finish things off, the last game of the season openers, the Los Angeles Rams, last year's revelation, taking on John Gruden's Oakland Raiders. How about that?
Prescott on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Hey, switching gears for a second, halfway through the preseason, any big takeaways that you've seen so far, Charles?
Just a few come to mind. Number one, the roster of 90 that stays that way throughout preseason, I think is a boon for every team because you can practice a little bit better, get a few more things done because you have more bodies, and those guys get to get on tape for 4 preseason games, so I think that's really good. The other part is normal execution, struggle a little bit. Early in the season, guys trying to get it back together. And last but not least, the practice of coming together with another team, 2 joint practices before a preseason game, becoming more and more widespread, and you get a lot of really good competition in practice with the best versus the best from each team.
Here's Manning to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. The 40. And all the way down to the 29. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Manning now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in.
This nigga ain't gonna quit yet.
Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Giants add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
All right, I'm playing a child. Something. I don't know.
First half. So after the INT, it's Manning. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. And that one good for number 16, and the drive will continue. One final try now for Manning.
Oh, wow. Get that.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
So
this is
I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On second down, Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Prescott. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. First down, Prescott. Got his man. It's Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On the counter, Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Really?
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the 1st.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And for the 4th
Good
time
pick.
tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Yeah, it's time for you to quit. You still playing Fortnite, Dede? Still playing Fortnite? I'ma hop on.